Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the White Rock story. I hope you will find this presentation interesting enough for you to make contact with me, either through our website or through the conference during or after. A disclaimer for you to read at your leisure. You will find this presentation on our website. So what is White Rock Minerals? We are ASX listed. We have two projects. We have a significant project in Central Alaska, which is partly why I'm presenting at this conference to explain our story to the North American market. We also have an advanced gold and silver project here in Australia and New South Wales. And excitingly, we're currently in a merger process with Austar Gold, a Victorian gold explorer and producer, Victoria being home to the famed Fosterville gold mine that I'm sure most people will have heard of. So Red Mountain, significant JORC resource running 5 ounces a tonne silver, but also significant zinc under the JORC code, 13% zinc equivalent. So significant land package to go with that. We also, early last year, discovered and announced a large gold anomaly, and that was the focus of our season last year with some initial geological reconnaissance, mapping, sampling, and the first pass of some preliminary drilling. And we plan to be back there again this year. We'll be flying airborne SkyTEM geophysics in April, and we hope to be drilling come late May, June through the Alaskan season. But also Mount Carrington Advanced Gold and Silver Project. We've announced the joint venture farm-in with ASX listed Thomson Resources, which importantly will see White Rock free carried through the permitting process and taking the PFS to DFS. That allows us to focus on our Red Mountain project and also the upcoming merger. The Mount Carrington project does deliver some great financial metrics, a payback of just over a year, rate of return 80%. So a great cornerstone investment sitting behind our two foci for this year, Red Mountain and the Austar merger. Very briefly about our corporate structure. Type capital structure, 70 million shares on issue, no debt, market cap of about $43 million. This is all in Australian denominations. And a share price hovering between 50 and 60 cents over the last 3 months. Great institution. Our largest shareholder is Crescat Capital out of Denver. We've also got Acorn Capital based here in Melbourne, Australia. And we've also got the Zijin Sprott joint venture, the Gold Mountain Asset Management. We also have a high net worth. So a good mix, I believe, of institutional and retail. The board, Peter Lester and myself, mining engineers, broad experiences from operations through business development, through M&A. And Jeremy Gray, likewise, good analyst, previous work, currently involved in some gold operations and developments in Brazil, and then ably supported by Rowan, our exploration manager, with experiences primarily in gold around the world. And importantly, our technical advisor, Quinton Hennick, who joined the board as a joined as a technical advisor mid last year, and on the back in particular of our exciting gold anomaly at Red Mountain called Last Chance, which we'll touch on now. So not surprisingly, the project's called Red Mountain, and you can actually see it from Google Earth. Where are we? We are in Central Alaska, about 100 kilometres due south of Fairbanks. Significant VMS resources already, and a large land package just under 800 square kilometres, so district scale. Great maiden JORC resource, 9 million tonnes, grading 13% zinc equivalent, or 600 grams a tonne silver equivalent. So significant start to this project. Last exploration was done in 1990. So modern exploration offers a great opportunity for further discoveries. Previous drilling, you can see some of the thicknesses. VMSs do come in camps, do come in clusters, and you can see they pinch and swell. You can see some of the fantastic grades from previous drilling. You know, 20–25% zinc, 300 to 700 grams a tonne silver, and even a couple of grams a tonne gold, so great VMS. Our drilling in 2018, you can see some of the drilling that we did, some great intersections, again, great gold, great silver grades, great zinc grades. Our focus for this year, we want to get back to Dry Creek. The last hole in our 2019 program, twice the depth of the previous deepest hole, so down 400 metres, showed that that system continues at depth. We fell just short of the major lens, but hit the minor of the two, and even that, delivered 20% zinc equivalent. So we want to test that. It's open along strike, that 1.2 kilometres along strike, and we believe at depth as well. So sits there crying out for drilling. Great silver, great zinc, and contributions from gold as well. But we also have this gold anomaly called Last Chance. The Red Mountain project does sit in this Tintinna gold belt that does host Pogo, many people have heard of, Fort Knox, and Barrick's Donlin project. So there's a tenement package. So we have the VMS projects out to the right, to the east there, in Dry Creek and WTF, West Tundra Flats, if you're thinking what it might stand for. And to the west, the large gold anomaly Last Chance, but it also just to its immediate north, some VMS targets as well. When we were doing the stream soil sediment sampling, we came across significant gold grades around this Last Chance, similar to those that the Pogo discovery was made on. So our focus for this year, in the east, to the right there, we want to be drilling Dry Creek, as I mentioned, open along strike and down dip. This season, also, we want to be drilling the Last Chance gold target. We only got a few holes into it in our first season last year. We want to drill deeper to tap what we believe to be potentially the high-grade gold feeder system to this. We also want to drill some of these Western VMS targets that we only announced in January this year as a result of our work last year. So looking at a great field season this year. To keep us busy, we're also merging with Austar Gold. It comes with a significant land package. People may not be aware of Austar. It sits in the eastern part of Victoria, but not far to the southeast, in fact, from the famed Fosterville gold mine. This Wood Point's Walhalla goldfield that Austar has 670 square kilometres of, produced historically 6 million ounces. And Victoria is going through this renaissance, driven on the back of success by Fosterville, but many other companies are now upping the ante of exploring in Victoria. So Austar includes the famous Morning Star mine that produced over 800,000 ounces at 26 grams a tonne. The shaft down 800 metres, the forerunner to Western mining. It is also producing, so not just the significant land package, but it is producing gold over 10 grams a tonne, small, but with the potential to grow. The land package, 670 square kilometres, as you know, it hasn't been properly explored in modern times. So our focus and our desire to merge is not only to underscore some production and the in-mine exploration potential there, but also to explore the regional tenement package that, as I mentioned, has produced over 1 million ounces in its life from over 10 historical mines. So plenty of opportunity there for White Rock as well. And then not to forget Mount Carrington in northern New South Wales has a JORC resource, has a JORC reserve. Feasibility study done, infrastructure in place. That photo on the bottom left, you literally walk onto ore. The first 2 gold pits are pre-stripped. We signed a term sheet where ASX listed Thomson Resources will advance this project, and White Rock will get free carried through that. Care and maintenance costs will be covered, cash payments will be made. So Thomson can earn up to 30% or 51% or 70%, depending on where they decide to stop. All through that, White Rock is free carried and allows us to focus on our exciting Alaskan exploration drill program and also the merger with Austar. That's just an example of the Thomson strategy. They've got some other assets in the region, and this consolidation play makes great sense for those assets, makes great sense for Thomson, and makes great sense for White Rock, as you can see the stages there. Exploration potential at Carrington is 180 square kilometres. There are resources not in that feasibility study. It doesn't include any of the 23 million ounces of silver. So great potential to extend that mine life, and there is further exploration potential for gold, silver, and even the potential for copper at depth. So why should you think about investing in White Rock Minerals? Well, the Red Mountain silver, zinc, gold VMS, and we plan to be drilling that this year again, open along strike and down dip. The progress of Mount Carrington as Thomson moves through the permitting and the definitive feasibility study. The Last Chance gold target I mentioned, our only first season last year, we want to get back there this year and be drilling deeper there. So good series of news flow across our assets. Good jurisdictions, Alaska's in the top 5 of the Fraser Institute, New South Wales, both jurisdictions speak English, follow the rule of law, and I won't be the last that ever says that our board and management team have the right skill sets and the right experiences to be able to deliver for its shareholders. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you found the story interesting enough to go to our website, have a look at this presentation in depth, and maybe reach out and make an appointment to see me. That would be great. With that, I will leave you to follow up at your leisure. Thank you very much for listening.